I haven't done that, and I realized how draining it is because I ain't been on TikTok for the last couple of days, and it's draining. I feel tired, and I ain't did nothing. Hey, mama, I ain't. I realized like it had your emotions all over the place. I said, girl, get up. Cause because I haven't been looking at what's going on. TikTok is how we get our real news now, which is sad, but this how we get our real news. And so I was just trying to look and see, and I saw what I thought I was gonna see. Two things. Y'all see they already cutting the money, and the schools is running out of money for the kids. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, y'all. Y'all see they running out of the money? Like, I've been looking, and I went down a rabbit hole, and they don't have no food for these kids. So some kids is getting fed and some kids ain't. Not because they don't got no money, but because it ain't enough food, because they didn't cut their money. And did y'all see what they did at the VA hospital? I know we starting right in, but that's craziness. They put the little card thing like down to $1. So VA people that's getting cancer treatment, if they family gotta come down, like the hospice care and different things like that, like how they go do the home health age, they don't have no money for that now. They talking about it's people that ain't gonna be able to get their medications and all kind of stuff. So yeah. And this is people that work in the VA saying it. This ain't nobody that's on the outside. Hey, Pumpkin, these is people that work at the VA saying we ain't gonna have no money, this, that, and the other. Yeah. Y'all know what else they talking about? Y'all know what else they talking about? Hey, it is an insane, Pumpkin. But did we talk about it? We talked about this. Who remembers us talking about the Pan American states? I need to make me some coffee too. I need to make some tea because I've been drinking coffee and I'm a little wired. It's okay. It's Friday. Y'all remember us talking about the Pan American states? I don't need no more. I made a real stiff cup. I'm gonna probably make me some tea. I'm gonna make me some tea. I've been drinking too much coffee. But do y'all remember us talking about that? Uh-huh. Y'all know Canada is about to be our 51st state, right? They're liquidating Canada's assets right now. They've already changed the name to state parks because they're getting ready to be not the 51st, but they're going to be a part of America. And they're looking at our borders and redefining them. Y'all, we about to be one, Miss Jamila. Go look it up for yourself. Matter of fact, I saved it on my phone. I saved it on my phone. Just give me 1 second. Canada is in probate.
What's up, everybody? Sydney here. I'm going to explain to you exactly what's going on. I know that a lot of you have been following me
Can
for a
y'all
while,
hear?
especially under the trust and estate administration sides of the world, especially if you're in Canada and the United States, and why I've been moving
I'm gonna go
everybody
make my tea
into
real
a
quick.
common law organizational trust and trying to protect you and shelter you from the situation that is actually playing out in the general public as we speak. And it's because there's a really big secret that the Canadian citizens, as well as the Americans, are not actually being exposed to or being told. And I'm going to expose to you right now why Mark Carney is actually in Canada. So it actually has to do with Canada being liquidated. Canada's in probate at the moment, which means that the Trust and Estate Administration, he's been appointed as executor on behalf of the Crown to basically liquidate and probate the estate so that Canada can go into the United States of America legally and lawfully. That's actually the right answer. And I know a lot of Canadians in here, especially First Nations, and all you guys are not going to agree with me, but it is what's being done as we speak. And there is a 90-day system going on right now, which is January, February, and March. And that's why the big actions are actually going to take place in March. There's a reason why this is happening, and I know that people don't really know anything about asset-backed securities. That's why Mark Carney's actually here. It's because he was the Governor General of the Bank of Canada, the Governor General of the Bank of England, tied directly to the Crown, which is all of the allodial titles in the asset-backed securities. That's why Justin Trudeau had to step down, and that's why he has to step in to the position of an unelected PM in order to be able to get what's called an administration bond in order to liquidate the affairs, because he is one of the most foremost authorities on asset-backed securities in Canada and the United States. And again, here are some of the examples why probate will be necessary. Financial institutions. In order to release funds from the deceased accounts, a financial institution or a broker, according to internal policy, will require the will to probate unless the value of the accounts is below the threshold. Title of assets. When transferring assets, the ownership of which is recorded in registers, the record-keeping authority must be satisfied that the executor has the power to deal with such assets, meaning they got...
What y'all think about that? Did we talk about it 3 years ago? Because it was around this time I started telling y'all a little bit of the stuff that I knew. And I start saying, y'all don't even know. We already one state with Canada, and what's the name? Y'all just, they putting on the act for y'all. It's been a thing. It's been in the plans for the whole time. Y'all remember us talking about this? Three years later, what are we looking at? It's all going to be wrote in there. I don't know how they're going to do it exactly, but it's being done. And we talked about it 3 years ago, 36 months ago. We talked about it. We talked about it in the beginning of when everything you taught us is playing out day after day, popping up off the page. Pumpkin, listen, when I saw that they really are getting rid of the Department of Education, all I could think about is y'all babies that did sit and watch y'all learn for 3 years. You're going to have to teach your kids. And you have already got to be in a mind of studying in order to be able to teach them effectively. God allowed y'all to go get books and everything. And now they're getting ready to get rid of the Department of Education. Do y'all see how God set us up in a good way? Can you see it? Did God tell us it wasn't going to be no food stamps this time around? Because I've been seeing left and right people's EBTs is not working. Did he? He told us 3 years ago, don't blow them stamps, use them wisely, because there's not going to be none in just a little while. He told us to get healthy and try to get off of as many prescriptions and learn about the diseases and how they demon, and heal your mind, and your body will heal itself, heal your soul, start listening. It is all relevant to today. And you said, and the pantry bags are lighter. We talked about that. When I saw that stuff today, it's not just hearsay anymore. Y'all, they doing it. If you don't go through your survival stuff, and I keep saying this because I'm going to be honest, it's mind-blowing to me too. I'm not saying it like, oh, I already know. I'm saying it like, damn, this happened fast. I knew it was going to happen fast. I knew what he said, but it's happening. And not that I'm panicking. Just, God, you thought enough of us to prepare us in every way. Buy books. Buy this. Buy that. Do this. Do that. Eggs. All they talking about is eggs right now. Eggs, 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 eggs. You hear me? What do y'all think is going to happen if they take all of, or a majority of the food stamps or cut them? Food is steady soaring, and people have not been stocking their food prior to now, because everybody's like, oh, you can't stock food now because food is super expensive. You're right. But back when we was telling y'all to stock food, because this time was coming, when you had it, you did nothing with it. And now that you need it, you won't be able to get it. It's already kids hungry right now. And because their parents are so used to feeding them junk food, ain't no rice and beans and potatoes and onions, and that stuff don't come to the house. So if they not eating at school, food is super expensive, you don't know how to make a meal out of nothing, what's about to happen? You think it's an important skill to know how to make bread now? Grind your own meat. What you call it? I was about to say steam it. What you call it? Can, dehydrate. I now eat one meal, and when I get up, I have coffee and toast. Come on. You said I'm making bread as we speak. Okay. Family, this is mind-blowing. Even though I already knew it was coming, and he told me to prepare. At the speed these things are happening, they're playing with refunds too. I just got a letter from the dated March 3rd saying it could take them up to 60 days to finish reviewing our return. Glad we're prepared regardless. Sarah, I've been here since December 2024, and you told me to ask God to allow me to get everything I need in my budget. Listen, I'm so grateful because I was on a mission, and he's allowed me to get everything in 3 months. Come on, baby girl. And so now you know why your sister TT, whatever, I don't be listening to the whiners that be talking stuff. Did y'all hear that? The woe is me folks that's been here for 33 months longer than you, and they did nothing, baby. And it's some. And I love y'all, but it's some. They thought this was entertainment. They did not take it seriously. For real. And I'm not talking about nobody. We just gonna call a spade a spade. So the fact that you got up and you got moving, it's gonna be a benefit for you and your family. And who remembers me talking to y'all about time-sensitive instructions? Who remembers CERCA talking to y'all about time-sensitive instructions? Remember I told you, sometimes God will give you advice. He'll tell you to do something, and if you don't do it in that time, it is what it is. Because he gave you, listen, Think about, I just keep thinking of, with them dismantling the Department of Education, and throwing away the books and prohibiting the sale of certain books. Do you see what's going on? Who remembers me telling y'all back in the day when we first started this, they want you uninformed or whatever. They want you to be dumb. They want you to be stupid. They don't want you to understand what's happening. They don't want you to understand what you're reading on a piece of paper and what it really means. Do you see that now? Do you know why Trump is getting rid of the dang Department of Education? Because this man can't read. You cannot tell him that the people that he hates, black folks, especially, well, once he found out that black women were the most educated demographic in the United States of America, instantly he said, oh, I know how to fix that. Because Trump can't read either. You can tell. He was just on there, and the King of England made him look real crazy the other day. Teachers and parents in my local area are creating community schools for our kids. Won't go lacking. Come on. Y'all think y'all books gonna come in handy soon? Did y'all see what they did? Who remembers me telling y'all about the whistleblower lines that was gonna start popping up with everything? It popped up with the immigrants. Now they done made another one for if you find out that a school is teaching anything like the black books or anything about slavery or whatever, baby, you can call in on them. You can call in on them. Did we talk about it? Did we talk about these call-in lines? How they gonna be able to report you and this and that and blase skip? Did we talk about it? Now they doing it for the school. First it was the immigrants. Now it's the school. If they find out you teaching anything about the Confederacy and all of that goes against the whatever, you can turn this school in, and it's gonna be repercussions. Let me go get my tea. It's all here, babies. All of it. Members from his administration said they had to draw a cartoon sheet to explain subjects of the meeting. I believe it too. Well, they're starting those hotlines, and it's probably a lot more of them that we don't know about. Now I understand the other day why God had us in, which is so crazy. OMG. It makes perfect freaking sense. Bring it back here. I did. We just got here, Mama. So, the other day, when I pulled this book out, the original reason, let me copy and paste this about the gold card for immigrants. The Queen of Hearts is touting. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, $5 million. This is why. You're welcome. Yeah, I seen that. So you're getting rid of people that can barely afford to be here, but if you rich, you can come over here. Oh, I seen it. I seen it. Baby girl, I'm trying to tell you what. So the other day when how many days ago? It was 3 days ago that we pulled this book out, and I was showing y'all the stuff again about the RFID, and I had y'all looking through those pages. It was about 3 days ago. The original reason for me picking this up is God told me to come get this map. That's why I even went looking. So it was about 3 days ago. Okay? And I'm like, God, I already know the map. I don't have it memorized, but I know. Oh, no, now I know why. Now I know why. Group 1, North America is who? What's it say there? In Group 1? You remember people told me I was crazy? Well, look. Well, who is Group 1 right here? It says Canada, United States, the only two in Group 1. What y'all think? And y'all know I just had this book out 3 days ago. The whole reason I went and got it, because he told me to look at the map. I'm like, I know the map. It's on page, depending on what book you got, 387. Now I know why they was deleting a lot of my first videos. Because that's the main time when I was putting a lot of that stuff out. Tell me that's not crazy, family. Y'all seen that before. We pulled that map out I don't know how many times over the last 3 years. And it is literally in the process right now, is it not? Y'all just heard it. Hello? Yeah, beyond crazy, Niecy Poo. Just got back from the food bank and somebody had broken in, front windows busted and everything. Girl, it's the fact that you just came in here and somebody just said that the food pantry bags is getting light, and then you said they breaking into the food pantries. Did we talk about it? We talked about this. We definitely talked about how you just not about to be able to freely walk out with groceries and just freely be getting groceries delivered to your house. We talked about it. How people is unaliving people for their cars and for their shoes and clothes. Yeah. No. Diamond jewelry, no. The jewelry gonna be left. But give me that bread. I don't even know. I didn't even know y'all was just talking about that. Just got in the class. Baby, if you scroll up, one of your cousins or your aunties is in here just said that the food pantry bags is getting lighter, babe. Sure did. Right before you came in here. It ain't even probably been, 6 minutes. I don't know. I need to go stir this. All my honey is at the bottom. Hold on. I didn't taste nothing but lemon juice. That is not okay. Where is the sweet? I had to put some sugar in here. Trying to cut back on how much honey I be using, but baby, that was tart. So, to those of you that were able to pick up the lunch meat maker thing that we got, where you grind the meat up and you season it, boil it, and slice it yourself, good job. Today I have such an overwhelming feeling of gratitude and emotion and energy. I say thank you, Dad. He's so good. My client has me go and get her basket every month. She used to skip getting them. Interesting. One of the main pantries in St. Petersburg, Florida, closed. No way. A while back, we could have just walked in a food bank. Now you have to make an appointment, and you have to wait 2 weeks. So hey, Dad, we just want to tell you thank you. Yep, it's been about 36 months, and every single thing you told us to prepare for is happening. All of it. Yeah, I know you're busy taking care of the world. We just want to tell you thank you for the small things. We every day. Yep, yep. We want to tell you thank you. Anybody else? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They said thank you too. You didn't have to tell us. We grateful. The crazy people always make it. That's what you do. Okay. All right, Dad. We love you. Have a good eternity. Okay. Still feel like you crazy now? Still feel like you overthinking it and overreacting, and you should calm down now? I just saw they about to lay off 100 up to 100,000 other, or hundreds of thousands of other employees throughout the country in different like regions and different careers and stuff like that. Folks did not think that they was gonna lose their jobs, and God is even in the playing field. Is He not? He literally told us, don't, while you have it, get what you can, because you don't know what's going to happen. Nobody is going to be working, and people are losing their jobs left and right. People you never would have thought. You said with a steamroller. Listen. People that never thought they would need job, whatever. The security, they don't have it. They waking up and their job is gone. Trump is cutting too much funding and will probably indirectly affect the food pantries too. Of course. It started affecting the food stuff before he even got in. Y'all don't remember? Before he even, maybe 3 or 4 months when he was campaigning and everything, all of the changes and this and that, he was already affecting stuff before he even got into office. You said a special report on now the orange man is disrespectful. Listen, this is my thing, family. Elmo said he wants to retire. He wants to retire and come back to work. Oh, interesting. You said Elmo. We've been watching it slowly, and they just now seeing it. Come on. That. Do y'all see? A lot of people on the internet is talking about you need to stock up, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to stop overspending, you need, like, literally what God has been teaching us for the last 3 years. Everybody is talking about it, whether you Republican or not. They're telling you stop buying and stop wasting money. You don't need all of that extra stuff. You need to be trying to make sure that you have this and that, and just in case your job goes away, you need to downsize. You said you take $10 a week and buy more dry foods. Listen, have y'all been seeing it? And today is supposed to be the first day of undocumented migrants not going to the stores unless they show proof that they're legal. Wow, where is that at? Everything plain. You lying to me? Wait, what is that? Didn't he promise Zelensky the end of the war before he was elected? Trump and Vance had. Oh yeah, yeah, but now he's going against them. When did they do? Girl, don't play with me, Diana. You done got me moving my stuff around. Do not play with me. Are you serious? Of course it's not going into effect, but he put something like that where illegals couldn't go into, immigrants couldn't go into the stores unless they prove that they're a citizen. I see people who have retired years ago having to go back to work because they can't afford to live on their pensions anymore. I saw a post on TikTok about Trump not letting undocumented migrants go into the stores as of today, or else they'll be arrested. Interesting. Went to Eastside yesterday, dang near a ghost town, and they're scared to speak. The few that are out. Interesting. It's new to me too, Rika. But they passing so much stuff under our nose, and I ain't been on TikTok that much. I got on today, but I ain't been on. Like, it might be up and I have to scroll and, so it looks like I'm on, but I have been detoxing because just 4 hours on there today, and I'm already like, oh God, I don't even want to cook now. I just want to lay in the bed. Like, Mush just had an interview talking about the universal income because he wants to create more robots. Didn't I tell you? We got our own, but we need a trap version today. Didn't I tell you I was going to be... Listen here. I'm going to be the one to make it out of this. I know they were doing blackout today, too. Not buying online or in-store, nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Guess what? Neuralink is working one step closer to damning getting bodies. Interesting. I said, y'all want to go and be okay? I ain't saying it's going to be all the way easy, but do y'all want to come along for this ride with me? The yellow bus is open. Y'all want to go on an adventure? Get your backpacks. Get your backpacks, because we on an adventure now. We here. But we packed our sacks. We prepared for the trip. We tried to understand how much we was going to need for this or that. You hear me? We didn't wait till the day of the trip to start packing. We been packing. Do you hear me? Ain't nothing. Come on, baby girl. Ain't nothing that God had us get, do, learn, see, investigate been for nothing. It's all gonna mean something. Many of my neighbors are 57. I give our dad many praises for him using you to school and prepare us. Listen, this is the crazy thing. I just had to tell my godmother today. I said, Mom, I love you. And because you took time and had the patience to teach me, I'm able to have the time and patience, I'm learning it, to teach others. And I told her about Miss Wendy and just the different things about you, Miss Jamila. Of course, I don't tell y'all her names, but because of her, she spoke this into my life. So sometimes she said, guess what she told me? So I'm going to go and get these emails printed out. She said, you need a testimony book. So if you want to send me a testimony of how your life has changed while being at WOIU, can you send it to Tat Not Place and put testimony book on it? I mean, I got a lot of y'all emails, but it's going to be hard to sift through. So if you want to send a testimony about how your life has changed, not that I'm going to read them out, and if y'all okay with that, maybe it'll be a day where we don't say your name, but we go ahead and read your story. So if you want to send an email, send it to Tat Not Place and put testimony book, because we about to get one. I mean, we ain't got as many people as we had, but we done heard the testimonies, and a lot of them is recorded, but that would be nice. And then I'm going to try to go back through all the emails, because y'all used to send me a lot of stuff, so I'm going to have to be looking for the long paragraphs, because I know that's like life stuff. We gonna get it together. I said I was going to do it anyway, so now that is just, I mean, because I won't be able to see them if they turn the internet off, but she said, you need a testimony book. I said, Mama, I do, don't I? I do, don't I? You know, and I was just telling her, I said, Mama, there's people that are celibate, or they're, they're abstinent. They're not having sex with nobody. People that's not cheating on their spouses. All the beautiful testimonies that y'all know we didn't heard. But I feel like she getting to eat off what she planted on. Does that make sense? What she planted? Because she took 10 years, over 10, 15 years, really, about 10, to mentor me, to love me from horrible, emotionally broken, spiritually broken, physically broken, to who I am today. You said your baby stopped drinking. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get to talk to her as much as I used to, but to give her those updates. And I don't tell her y'all name and all of that, but I say, Mama, somebody in the community, this is, whatever. And she was like, to God be the glory. I said, Mama, God is, I said, and I might not always line up with, the church aspect of it. I said, but God is moving in our community, and he's continuing to move. And it makes me excited. So just know, been an alcoholic though, almost 20 years. Wow. Come on. Come on. You can't tell me what God won't do. Clock that T. You said what? You said will and do. He's a healer of all manner of sickness and disease. That's mental, physical, whatever it is. Listen. He is so good. He really is. I'm grateful to hear it. Do you understand? It's a blessing. And to know that Lucifer, he mad. Do y'all understand? He is mad. He is upset. Because he thought he was taking a lot of us right on into the lake with him. Because of the things that we was participating in or not walking with God. Yeah, he mad. He real mad. Because I tell you this. You see more about the Bible on social media now than you do any of that other stuff that was on there 3 years ago. Everybody's talking about the rapture, getting in your Bible, having Bible study. It used to be crystals and gods and spiritualness and bowls and sounds and stuff. Everybody talking about the Bible. You hear me? Everybody is talking about the Bible. Everybody, even the people that say they don't believe in the Bible, is like, look, have you read Matthew chapter 4 verses? I said, well, look at God then. He said he was going to pour out his spirit all over the earth, and folks is going to start to prophesy and dream, and it's happening big time. Now, what's scary, and I'm going to keep on saying it, with all that's going on, you still have some pastors that will not talk about revelations, will not talk about what's going on. They still selling dreams. You said, I will admit the other day I was so close to drinking because Joe went to the hospital. He's okay. And I thought about how sad it would make God and everybody, and I didn't. Come on, Sarah. Come here so I could kiss your forehead. Mm. Yeah. You said that God power is stronger than willpower. You said what? God's keeping power is stronger because, baby, listen. Just know that the trees have been treeing. You hear me? He wanted me to go back and climb baby trees from 20, 30 years ago that showed up. Talking about, hey, they been showing up over there at your house too. Not at your space. Yeah. I'm talking about out of the blue. Crazy text like, wait a minute. I read it to my daughter. She said, what? I said, baby, I don't know what's going on here. Is we in retrograde? Believe me, he using everybody's vices. Don't fall for it. So if your vice been showing up, thank you, Sarah. If your vice been showing up, I'm trying to tell you. I told y'all my daughter saw my ex-husband yesterday. Then I got the crazy text I got the other day. I said, where did this come from? My Bible app has been given the verse of the day from Revelations all week, and they'll have that on their phone and still won't read it, sis. I mean, these people, they still won't. You hear me? Still won't read it. You said, wow, I have me about to crash out. Listen. If your vices have been showing up, that means we about to cross over into something else. Them trees from 30 years ago been showing up over here too. Girl, listen. And that's why I ain't been on the internet. I just been chilling. Ain't answering the phone that much or nothing. But the pop, listen to, what is this? I'm like, what? Wait. The devil didn't think we was going to stay down this long. You said big tall trees popping out of nowhere. I'm trying to tell you. Whatever it is that your vice is, he didn't think we was going to stay down this long. Y'all know that, right? Even if you done messed up and you got back up and tried again, he did not think that we was going to stay down this long. He thought that this was going to be a fad and then folks was going to go on out. That has been showing up for me. Got me singing. He's so good, so good. I'm trying to tell you, I noticed when he changed, when we isolated ourselves from family, and we doing so much better. Come on. Gotta share a testimony. Sister was in a car accident a few days ago in front of our house. God told her to move over a bit. A few seconds later, she was hit directly on the driver's side. Had she not have listened, she would not be here right now. No way. God is good. Did y'all? Time sensitive information. Time sensitive instructions. What if she would have waited? What if she wouldn't have did it? Car was totaled, but she walked away, no scratches. Come on. Baby girl, I don't know if you was in here. We just talked about it earlier when we first came on here. Some information is time sensitive, and if you don't get another chance to do what God is telling you to do. Sometimes he give you another chance, but some information is time sensitive. You don't do it at the time that he told you, it could be devastating. Listen, I know it happens so often. They keep showing up, but I didn't hear them tall trees whistling. Just ignore them. Come on, Angela. Come on. Listen. Tonight after dusk, there is 8 planes that are going to be in line. Planets that are going to be on line in Earth. makes 9. We know the number 9 means. I saw that. I didn't see that part, but I saw the 7 planets lining up. I think it's the Pleiades or something. It's some kind of angels that's been spread out all over the universe, and they coming together right now. I believe it. We already know that the planets and the stars and all of that is beings. You know what else it made me think about? The 7-year tribulation is lining up. We in that time space. Then it make you think about what's the name? The movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. All the movies that we watched about the Antichrist coming or something similar to that, they was waiting on the stars to line up, and when they did, they said, "Oh no, this ain't good." Car accidents or attacks last year. I had 4 family members get in them back to back. Yep. Yes, I was thinking that things feel so different. Can't explain it. If you look at how everything is lining up, this don't feel like the tribulation to y'all. Y'all been here 3 years. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, baby girl. Y'all been here. Some of y'all been here 3 years. This don't feel like the second half of the tribulation that we read about, and we just, we learned about what was going to happen in the second 3.5 years, and all of this don't feel like that to y'all. Interesting. After tomorrow, we have a month and 20 days until they kill those cows. Something that the world has been talking about for 2,000 years is happening in a month and 20 days. Do you get me? The world has been waiting for this for over 2,000 years, and it's happening in 1 month and 20 days. What do y'all think about that? You understand this? We down to the month and 20 days till, and folks that was alive over 2,000 years ago know and heard about what was going to happen in a month and 20 days. I keep saying we talked about this. In a month and 20 days, what the world has been waiting on for over 2,000 years is happening in a month and 20 days. And you don't think our life is getting ready to be different? Interesting. Yeah. Press the journey and stay prepared. Yesterday, my phone said it was recording, and I was talking to my friend. Remember I told you they recording all of our conversations. They recording me so bad people can't even hear me. The other day when I was taking a nap, I got off here, went and got me something to eat, and laid in the bed. As soon as I laid down, they was drilling in the concrete on my wall. I didn't hear them drilling up, down, nowhere else. They drilled something in between this room and my room in the concrete. So I got up and went outside on the balcony trying to see. Well, y'all couldn't have been screwing the screws in because the screws is out from the wall. So what was y'all doing? What was y'all doing? Because the screws ain't screwed in. And they was screwed, like, you know how it sounds when you drilling in the concrete. Right. And my son has been saying, Like, we was on the phone last night, couldn't nobody hear me. My cousin, she's like, cousin, I can't hear you. I said, well, they listening. We can't all listen at the same time. So somebody gonna have to get off the line. And I be talking to the people. This just happened. I'm trying to tell you what I know. My son and my cousin, nobody could hear me. Well, I'm talking to you. You talking to me. Why y'all can't hear me? It feels surreal, but I'm grateful for being directed to you and the WOU fam. Listen, I'm grateful that God allowed us to know. Excuse me. I said, that's interesting. And remember I told y'all it was a new car? Well, it was my downstairs neighbor's new car, so that still don't explain who be upstairs. Because nobody lives there. But every single day I hear people walking around in there. I hear them going, you know, when you got upstairs neighbors. But nobody lives there. Nobody. But it's always somebody in there every day. They're not fixing nothing. They're not showing no apartments. They're not none of that. But it be somebody. I'm talking about in the middle of the night too. It ain't just during the day. It's the middle of the night. I can hear people walking around up there. When I leave out of here sometimes and go to my kitchen, I can hear the footsteps of them like moving. I was on the phone with my daughter yesterday and I could have hear her tapping and I thought she was texting, but she wasn't. Y'all know we on the list. We on the list. We're definitely on the list. I'll never go up there. Now, Sarah, can I say something? Can I say something and you don't take offense to it? That would be the white people in you. We don't go looking for what it is. We just wait till it find us. That would be the white tea in you, girl. No, babe. I know. You said fair. Yeah. We're not going to check it out. We're going to wait till it come in here because we got a little bit more power because we know where everything is. You said I'm on the list, period. It's giving VIP. I'm trying to tell you. I would put down my phone and naturally see my phone moving and scrolling like as if I'm using it. Interesting. She said, did you go up there? Girl, I love you. On Sunday, there was a helicopter hovering over my house. Interesting. Oh, and remember I told you about my backup camera? Well, it's back working now, clear as day, girl. And my thing's still messed up. It's still blue. Some days it's blue and sometimes it's clear. I believe you. Sarah is funny, ain't she? You said, I'm with you, Sarah. I will go up. Right. And both of y'all is... Okay. Be honest. To my non-black folks, how many of y'all, if you kept hearing it, you would go up there? Jamila said, I'm with Sarah. I'm going look at. I know it's in y'all DNA. And then y'all always the one that fall and when the killer is coming. And trip, y'all walk backwards. This is the part of y'all stuff. I said if you was this right here, or not black, so would you go looking? I just want to see. We doing a poll. They pulled my bags out last trip. Made no sense. Now it does. Y'all stop working. Walking too. I need listen. Just hearing it would make my senses tingle. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just saying. Who of non-black, like if you whatever, would you go? Cause we ain't going. We gonna hear the sound, and instantly start doing this. That's Cindy from the Scary Movie Challenge. I'm trying to tell you, like, if I hear noise, I'll be like, if I hear it again, instantly, I'm looking around the room for stuff I can use. Like if I'm not going out to see what they have to run back and get it. As soon as I think I hear it, I'm looking around the room for everything that can be used as a weapon. I'm safer in here than going to meet you and see what you got waiting on me. Oh no. You said I wouldn't go empty-handed now. She said, no, wait, I ain't going empty-handed. But some of your cousins do, though. Well, hey, what are you doing over there? No, you. And the crazy person sitting there like that. Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, you. You better stop coming, buddy, or I'm going to call the police. And they start, no, you stay right there. What are you doing here? You're on private property. Oh! Like, nigga, I ain't, Listen. No, now you running in the barn trying to hide in the hay and stuff. No, I done already got the gas can. I'm about to put something in between me and thee. Do you understand? It's gonna be something in between me and thee. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something. Listen, Rika, listen, Shada, no. I learned to climb a tree. I don't know, but I ain't about to be asking you what you doing here. That's the last question I'm gonna ask. Nope. Yep, that ain't the question I'll be asking. Do you want to die? Sounds a little better. Hey, bud, this is my warning. That's what is this gonna get for me? You might not even get that. Because if my heart start beating too fast, it's a wrap. My stomach don't lie to me. If it feel like I got a boo-boo and I'm going to have to clench my cheeks, oh, yeah, you're trouble. You got to go. Something ain't right. Listen, something ain't right. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. You said I just screamed out. I'm trying to tell you that stomach get to feeling like my bowel's about to be weak. Oh, no. We got something to do. Either I'm going to run or you going to be running. Something about to happen. You said you on private property. Got me. That is so damn. Girl, listen. I done lived in small towns before and been in the country. And, yeah. I love y'all, but y'all crazy. I'm just going to say it. I think white folks is crazy. Because y'all always going to go looking. All my white friends, y'all gonna go looking. Y'all are not gonna miss the opportunity to find out what's going on. It is in y'all DNA. Did you hear that sound? I'm gonna go check it out. You stay in here. Well, I'm locking you out. I'm not gonna leave the door unlocked for the killer to be right behind you and get in. I'm a cop. You said, yep, I'm married to one of them. Chris, stay in the woods. Girl! Toya, see? My nephew. I always going looking for. Did you hear that, babe? You know what? Go get my gun. I'm going to go out there and check it out. No, Chris. Toya like, Chris. He's like, Toya, I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm a skilled hunter. I know what I'm doing. And then Jason pop out on him. Then they go check it by themselves. Now, if it's time to move, we move together. But listen, you said I'll be looking out the window. Somebody gonna have to live to tell the story. Who gonna give the police an account of what happened? If we both dead, it will be on cold case files. Somebody gotta tell it. And you wanna go be the hero, I'm gonna let you do it. You said my husband and he's Mexican. Uh-oh. That's why I said, I just want to know, like, crazy. All my white friends, I promise you, if we was ever in a scary situation, I used to be like, nah, girl, because you going to go looking. You going to open the door. Just had this feeling the other day when my neighbor was standing on the side of the house in the dark. I had to inform her of what would happen if she decided to come over. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. It's dark out here too. Something growling in the woods. He gotta go check. I'm trying to tell you. Or we just gonna let it be. We safe in here. Long as they don't come in here, roam all outside like you need to. Just don't be by my windows or nothing. At the very same mommy screaming. See what had happened was, look, they'll have me, y'all, they'll have me like that. Ma'am, can you spell your name? CERCA. Ma'am, can we have your last name, please? Trova, TROVA. Can you tell us what happened? Yeah, so we was in the house and we was playing cards and I was cooking and then we heard a noise. Now I told Jeffrey not to go outside and Amber with him and then Cindy, they all went out to follow them. Well, can you tell us what you heard next? Screaming. And I called you guys. And then I picked up my grandmother. You picked up your grandmother? Yeah, I always bring my grandmother with me wherever I go. And I went and I got in an area with my back to the wall because I didn't, they didn't come back. What'd you guys find out there? Mangled bodies? Yeah, I didn't see what it was. I just heard something and then I heard the screams. What did I do? I locked the doors. And waited for you guys to show up. Did I go searching for my friends? Why would I do that if they were screaming? No. That's what you guys are for. This would be my TV interview. I need to call their parents. They're going to be so dismayed and so distraught. Like, are we done here? I'm trying to tell you. Baby, listen. I'm going... Black people gonna tell the whole story, detail by detail, and the police gonna be like, "Yeah, you tried to help all the same thing." You said, we all say the same thing. Listen, I'm not trying to die. I told them not to go. I'm trying to tell you. I told them not to go out there. I told them, and look what's going on. I just listen. But I'm allowed to tell the story. I'm gonna write me a book. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to get my book started because this is going to be a nationwide hit. Listen. No, I told you not to go. Don't go out there. Stay in here where we're safe. Now, when they come in here, you hit them over the head. I'm going to get them in the ribs. You knock their feet down from under them. We're going to tie them up. But, go out looking for the trouble? Yeah, no. That's not... I ain't gonna be able to do it. Not at all. Antoinette. I don't want to somebody got to live to tell a story. You see, the tears won't stop. My stomach hurt. Trina, listen. Okay, Sarah. Because, baby, no. And you tell my nephew he don't gotta be you stay in here with your mama. You said I'm getting Vaseline. Listen, slip slide all around here, whatever you need to do. We setting up booby traps, baby. You come in here, it's gonna be a pot swing down and knock you. We gotta get you out of here. You gonna figure out something? I grew up in the MacGyver age and it's a way. We just gotta find it. I don't want no parts of it. Nope. You can go looking. So anyway, Home Alone activities. That's the other one I was thinking about. I couldn't think of it. Home Alone. Yep, them two. Them. With that, I'm over here cracking up. That's facts though. Girl, listen. I done had some situations where I was the one that made it out because folks want to go running it. I'm not doing that. Listen, I'm not doing that. Let me ask you a question. For those of you that have been able to go and watch a little bit of The Librarians, I'm going to go try to watch Paradise too because I seen somebody say something. I know y'all been telling me. So I'm going to try to do both of these. Paradise and The Librarians. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, did y'all find anything? Did you all see anything that in those shows? If you got a chance to go watch the other movies, the other shows, what research did you? I really did try to give y'all some time to just to do it and not feel rushed. That's why I didn't even come back on last night either, because y'all might have got good into watching the show and whatever else. So you got your big green book out. Okay, okay. So if you all watched the other movies, did y'all see? Isn't it crazy how they use the Bible for everything, but they just tell us don't believe in it? I got 6 pages of notes from Judas Chalice. Come on, pumpkin. You said what and do that part. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get to watching it. But do you understand now why I said it's hard for me a lot of times to watch TV, because I been broke the whole dang movie down. I rewatched Blade and saw it with a totally different eyes. All them angelic symbols sitting right in your face. Ain't that crazy how the symbols for the fallen angels is the sign of the vampire den? You said they even talked about the Dead Sea Scrolls and did. Yeah. So a lot of stuff that we have researched here about Solomon being able to control the evil spirits, call them dead, and all of that. Oh yes, you've been saying that for the longest. Don't believe the Bible, but all the movies come from it. I was pausing and taking pictures. Come on, pumpkin. But now you see. My kids used to be like, "Ma, how you already know?" Because this is a biblical story. Everything is not in the Bible, but it is. All of your movies, and I was thinking about it the other day, like y'all said, with King Arthur and David and all of that. And I know we had talked about it before, but it's even making more sense. You said you be trying to tell your kids. It's all of it is making even more sense. So that's what I'm grateful for. Is that what we have studied and what you guys. Okay, so now you see why I say I would rather study it and then go watch the show about it to see how how correct it is. And I know it's a movie, so they have to write a script, but now you see why I would rather read the stories, and then when I go watch any movie I watch, I already know where the information come from. It don't matter what kind of show it is. If certain words and things come up, or certain scene pictures are in the scene and all of this kind of stuff, you can kind of tell where the plot is going, because they always put that stuff in the background. Or in the beginning of the movie, you'll see something that means absolutely nothing, and then by the time you get to the end of the movie, that sign, that symbol, that whatever, it all means something. They be telling us the rich people buy all the magic artifacts so they can try to take over the world so they can live long, and the government is hiding everything that they've been telling us is a myth. That's what I got out of it. How about y'all? That man, the librarian, he's making my whole life make sense in real life. The exercise was good yesterday. Opened my eyes. Good job, pumpkin. They always be trying to be guys. Just yeah, yeah. But now do you see why when like all this time when I've been asking y'all to watch the movies, I just didn't want y'all to watch them? Take the time to pause it, read it, look at what it said happened in that year, who all was involved in it. If they keep showing a piece of pottery or a painting or any of those things are not there for no reason. And a lot of times you have to think about it. A lot of movie directors and book writers, book authors, they tell the truth under a fiction thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they tell a real story, But they, just like me, I change the names of people, or I don't tell the names at all, but I'm telling you the story. You see what I'm saying? When they write under, I can't watch movies normally anymore. I know. Sorry, not sorry. I love y'all, but I'm not sorry about it. Cause now y'all eyes is open like mine. I'm happy to not be the only crazy person in the room. Like, you know this is real, right? You know that this really happened. You know what that signal mean? I'm excited about it. You said, right, my husband be like, shut up. Listen, I'm sorry. But guess what? I haven't covered my ears when casting spells or reading out some Egyptian book of the dead because now I know they use real stuff. Interesting. I'm not sorry about it either. You cover your ears, right? Right. Yeah. Some of the depending on the movies and stuff. Yeah. And that's okay. You can fast forward. It's just like a grown up scene. Fast forward past that part. I get it. I get it. Same thing. Me either. Can't watch anything without paying attention to detail. That makes me excited. It does. It does. I can cover my ears when I hear them saying spells are reading out the same. Oh yeah. Yeah. My children and grandchildren don't watch movies with me. I tell my kids all the time, I'll be the crazy one in the movie. I'm trying to tell you. My baby be like, everything not a conspiracy, but it is. Have they watched The Librarians or any of the other shows that we watched? Because if you put The Librarians, Evil, what's some of the other shows we didn't watch? The Librarians, Evil, even Sweet Tooth. Most of the movies we watch, the videos, the shows we watch, we know it's real. 30 Coins, all of it. The Magicians, Supernatural. Now, ain't that crazy? The Christians will watch Supernatural, but they won't watch Evil. It's the same thing. The Order, yep. The Exorcist, yes. Charmed, all of them. All of them. All of them. Us studying about the cars, everything, y'all. All of it means something right now. His Dark Materials, for sure. I might have to go back and watch that. Yep. Yep. I might have to go back and watch that. Yep. Grimm, 1,000 Years of Longing. Yep. We done watched so many shows. Rika. My husband rolls his eyes every time I pause it. It's just life right now, ain't it? Ain't it? Game of Thrones. But think about how many people on this planet just think it's entertainment. And they think that there's no real substance to anything that they watching. It's definitely a big star I've been seeing by my house, bigger than normal and a bit lower. Interesting. Once Upon a Time, all of it. Yeah. Yeah. I did I watch The Wild Witch? I don't know if I watched that. Even my pastor grandma who wouldn't let me watch Charmed, but let me watch Miscegenation on Sci-Fi Network. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm proud of y'all. I want y'all to know that. I'm very, 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 very proud of y'all. Give me 1 second, family. Okay, y'all. Sorry. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. So I want to try to make some coconut milk. Do y'all know anything about that? Who made coconut milk? I mean, coconut rice. And what can I make it with? Because I want to make something that I haven't eaten before. I know this is off subject, but I got some coconut milk and I don't want to waste it. So, what's the number of things that I could do with just one can? I definitely want to make me some coconut milk, but remember, I mean, rice, but remember, it's just me. Anybody got any ideas for me? I ain't cooking no goat or nothing, but I thought about it. Y'all got a recipe or two for me for some coconut milk? What I could do with it? I got some books. I could probably go look, but coconut, cocoa shrimp. You want it to be sweet? It could be sweet or savory. Right. I know I'm gonna make some Jamaican. I'm gonna make some of that. I know. I know, but outside of the regular, I know they make coconut. You know, they put it in a rice. But what's some dishes I can make with it? What's the meat? You said cocoa shrimp, curry with cocoa. Okay. Sorry, your live stream has been suspended for violating our policies. What? What the heck? I ain't even do nothing. What is they talking about? Girl, the peoples is over here. I didn't know that the owner of this place, we might be moving off of here too. I don't know where. We just gonna be on YouTube. Cause I didn't know that yeah. They already starting over here too. I told y'all they've been trying to get rid of me. I knew that the other day because some stuff was going on. When I tried to post the class we did, it was saying that I couldn't connect and all of this. Yeah, it's back up, but they starting over here too. But I didn't know that old boy runs with Elon Musk. I had no idea. He on Twitter and be over there with them and all of that, so it makes sense. Rasta pasta. Cocoa shrimp. Rasta pasta. What else did y'all say? Curry with coconut milk. I like curry too. I'm might make me some curry chicken. But I gotta go get all the other stuff, and today is a not buy nothing day, so this will have to be a day after tomorrow. It be some weird people in our lives. I don't know who they be, but they be weird. And I just feel like, why is you watching a person you don't like, but we don't care. Okay, this ricadini, you can take the sweetened condensed milk, mix it with coconut milk, and pour it over some frozen fresh bread rolls and have a sweet dessert. You lost me at soggy bread. But I seen that. But what I might make me some ice cream, some coconut ice cream, because I can take the sweetened condensed milk and some coconut milk and probably make me a ice cream something. You lost me. I seen that. And I wanted to try it. But I can't eat that soggy bread. I seen it was a black dude making it. And I was like, oh, and then he poured it over the bread and I said, yep, that ain't gonna work. Yeah. Yeah. I have to make me some ice cream or something with it. Or a sweet sauce to go over something. I can't eat it. You know I don't do soggy bread, girl. I know. But I seen it. I seen how they do it. I said, oh, he lost me at pouring it over that bread and put it in the oven because that bottom part gonna be soggy. I can't do it. That's why I don't eat tres leche. I love that cake, but it's too soggy. If they can make a dry version, I do eat rice pudding. You said coconut chickpea curry? Okay. I do eat rice, but love rice pudding. Love it. Heavy whipping cream, coconut milk, and condensed milk for ice cream. Right. Y'all know I got an ice machine maker. That's why I said I probably... Yeah. Yeah. What's... Okay. Because y'all know I just got to put my thing. I want to make butter chicken and garlic naan with coconut rice. Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Something like that. Right there. That. See, that's what I'm talking about. And I got some curry up there. Cheddar's coconut painkiller. What's that? What's that? I ain't never had Cheddar's. Yeah, I got an ice cream maker. Well, you know, I showed y'all my bowl. I got a KitchenAid ice cream bowl. It's a drink. Okay. Antoinette, that'd be so good. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna keep y'all. I just been letting y'all be. Even the iced tea is so good with coconut milk. Oh, Thai iced milk. Okay. Thai iced tea. Okay. I got some boba too. Did I show y'all that boba thing that I bought where you can make the boba at home? I bought it probably before Christmas. Okay. Y'all seen it? The boba you can buy at Costco in a box, and you just make it. I haven't made any yet, but I was thinking maybe I could use coconut milk with that, because I don't really drink. I mean, I drink cow milk, but I don't drink all the other ones. You seen it? And it comes with, I think, like 6 different flavors or 4 different flavors of boba. I don't really like the beads, but I like the tea. I like the tea. I'm not totally against the tapioca balls, but it feels too much like tapioca pudding. So then I'll be like, mm-mm. I like the tea, but I don't care for the boba as much. But I will tolerate it. Because I got like brown sugar boba and something else. It's like a fruit punch or something. I don't know. But I might try that. Yeah. I really didn't want none of y'all. And to be honest with y'all, like I said, I've been on TikTok all morning. Just looking at some of the things that are happening right now. Kind of keep getting myself updated. It's not a boba maker. It's a... You about to have to make me go in my cabinet, girl. So this one has classic milk tea with brown sugar boba, taro milk tea with brown sugar boba, creme brulee milk tea with brown sugar boba, and passion fruit pineapple green tea with fruity boba. Now it's like this expired February. I might need to get drinking this. And it say mine expired. I know I bought it before Christmas. I ain't even used it. I'm still gonna drink it. Yeah, they got this at Costco. I ain't even open it. Or did I? Oh, I did already. It come with the straws, your boba. It don't look moldy or nothing. And then all your mix, your taro milk tea, classic milk tea, creme brulee. It come with all your stuff. The only thing it don't come with is the cup and your liquid. And it got all the boba in there. It say they expired, but they look fine. We'll try them out today, maybe. So that way you don't have to, I mean, I don't know how much y'all drink boba, but it's basically enough for 10. You get 10 instant packs of tea and 10 boba things. So it's enough for 10. Yeah, that's what's in this. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you go to Costco and you like boba, here's 10 of them. I think it was like $12 or something like that. Costco, yeah. Yep. And all the directions is on there on how to do it, but oh, okay. Well, I won't say it's the best, because if you haven't tried all of them, you don't know if it's the best or not. But if it's a good brand, okay. I'm not really a boba fan like that. I like the tea more than I like the boba, but I mean, if that's the brand you like, it's fine. You know? I'm just saying folks is going to Costco, and so they can save some money. I don't know, how much do a cup of boba cost at the store? Like $8? I know my daughters used to go get them, and they was about $6, $7 at that time. I still use this stuff after expiration date is good for a month or two. I'm sure it's probably good for longer than that. It's tapioca. Oh, okay. All right. It's cool. Well, we sending everybody. Listen, go buy it wherever you want to. Y'all know how I feel about that. I'm just showing them where they can get it. We have the lychee popping balls. Oh, hold on. Like the strawberry ones, I saw those. You said around $10. Well, this got 10 in there, so if you spend 12, it'll save you about 120. I don't like the boba, but the popping ones is good. Really? Like the strawberry lemonade kind that I be seeing people eat out the thing? Okay. Well, is there any other place I can buy them from Amazon but Amazon? Can you get them at the grocery store? Yep. Just like the strawberry popping ones. But I think the lychee tastes better. It's not tapioca. Okay. They call it popping boba. Okay. We're going to have to look into it. We're going to look into it. Definitely going to look into it. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I've been having them. And you can do this in the microwave and on the stove top. So I'm going to have, okay. I seen people eating big bowls of them. And they had all the different flavors. But y'all know how I am. I'm a texture person. So stuff be weird to me. But I mean, like I said, I don't know. Wherever you get them, just try it. If you don't want to get these, get them from wherever you want to go. And I'm just trying to help y'all save some money. That's it. Because I know y'all like y'all stuff. Me too. So if we can do the same thing, but on a budget, why not? And seeing as how we about to have to be cooking at home, because these kids might, well, y'all, because I don't have no kids at home, but the best way, like making the chicken. Did y'all see them chicken nuggets didn't have nothing in them? Walmart Walmart's chicken nuggets was completely hollow? Nothing on the inside. It was a whole circle of crunchy nothing. I reposted the video. I seen that like yesterday or the day before. Baby, one lady, she was cutting up the Walmart chicken nuggets. They were completely hollow on the inside. Every single last one of them that she cut open, it was nothing in it. You saw it? But think about it. How did you make that a perfect circle? She said she saw it, baby. Nothing was in there. It looked like, I don't know what it looked like, but wasn't no chicken in it. It was a completely hollow. Cut them open, nothing in there. Cut them open. She had them all laid out on the pan like she was getting ready to cook them or whatever. Cut them open, wasn't nothing in there. And they looked like a whole chicken nugget, round, full like that. And then as soon as she cut them open, it was air in there like a chip bag. It was nothing. Look up Walmart chicken nuggets. My mom said it was an air nugget. I'm trying to tell you, baby, because it was nothing in there. You saw the brown coating. It was like a thin white layer of what looked like could be some kind of, it looked like the inside of a McDonald's chicken sandwich. The dollar one. Y'all know what that looked like when you bite into it. It looked like that on the rim, like on the outside, like on the inside, just like an egg, like that. And the rest of it was hollow. Yep. Go look it up. I said, what the heck? So think about this, too, with them babies being out of school. If you went and bought what you call it? The sandwich loaf maker, like the sandwich meat maker. I know some of y'all went ahead and grabbed those. Y'all with them cutting out, not the waffle maker, but the sandwich, you know how we grind the meat up and you can boil it. We bought those little things to make the sandwich meat. Y'all know what I'm talking about? To make the sliced deli meat. For those of you that got kids in school, that might be a good deal to start working on. Because if they're going to be cutting lunches, you might have to be doing just that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know meat's stupid expensive. So maybe start working on making your own, you know, chicken breast, turkey breast, whatever you're going to do. Right. Well, not just the deli slicer, but the actual, you know, we bought the thing so we can make the lunch meat in there. Your kid is a peanut butter and jelly kid, it might be a time to, you know, buy a big bag of peanuts, figure out how to store them so that if you have to make your own peanut butter and jelly, you can do that. Because if this man, I mean, I don't know if y'all see how fast this stuff is moving, but by summer, it could be real crazy. And that's not fear-mongering, that's the truth. You hear me? So if you have young children at your house, yeah, and you can afford, I think it's like $12. Some of them was $9. I don't really remember how much it was. It might have been $18. I don't know. But they got that thing where you could be making your own lunch meat if you're going to have to start sending the kids, you know, if they're not covering lunches and stuff, you know, or whatever. You might have to start making your own bread and giving them a sandwich. Learn how to make the mayo. It ain't nothing but eggs and oil and a little bit of vinegar and some salt, depending on what you're doing, or lemon, you know, whatever. So I just watched the Amish girl. I seen some Amish people last night too. That's so funny. He had the haircut and everything. I said, that is too funny. She had her hat on and everything, but they got into a vehicle. But they was dressed in their whole garb. Everything. His short suit, you know, short jacket suit, his beard. He had that like Friar John like haircut and everything. I said, wow. And the crazy thing is, she was looking at him. But he kept looking past her back at me, but he didn't know that she could see him in the mirror at the gas station. I don't think men know that. Because they standing like this. So her back is to me. He's standing at the thing, but he keep looking like this, right? And he don't know. She looking into the mirror this way. She didn't saw every snuck look you thought you got. She saw it. And I think the other day when I had them flowers in my hair, it was a little girl. I think I told you. I said, "Yep, she probably feel like she's seeing a real life Princess Tiana with this bun and these flowers." And I told my daughter, I said, this little baby kept looking at me. She said, "Mom, she probably Princess Tiana." I said, "Oh Lord." Cause she was a little white baby and she was just smiling and cheesing and happy. So I had a little change. I said, "Here, put this in your." She's I said, "Oh, I didn't even think about that." I didn't even think about it. She probably saw them flowers and that green in there, was like, not that I look just like her, but I'm a black lady with a bun and flowers. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter was like, "Mom, yeah, Princess Tiana." I'm sure she in her mind, she's 5 or 6. So it was pretty cool. But anyway, I'm probably about to go make me something to eat. If y'all see, I ain't been holding no strenuous classes because there's a lot going on. And y'all been doing reading and research, and I like it. Behaving like seniors. Girl, I was looking crazy. At first I thought, I don't know what he was looking at. And then I watched her. I said, "Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. I know what it is." And they probably don't see a lot of black people anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I told her to put that little change. It wasn't nothing about 80 cents, but here you go, punka butt. Put that in there. I don't know too much about the Princess and the Frog. I think I watched parts of it at least once. So it is what it is, But it made me happy if she was happy, because she just kept smiling at me and staring. I said, "Oh," and I had yellow on, so ain't no telling. Little kids, their imaginations is wild, But I really don't want nothing. I'm about to get off of here. I probably watch, because y'all been telling me about Paradise, so I'm gonna try to watch a video of that or a show of that, and then probably get back to the librarians. What y'all watching right now? Isn't it crazy how TV takes you back to the Bible? I just keep saying that, and I know that's crazy, but people used to call me crazy. I say, you don't know. All of this stuff leads you right back to the Word in one way or another. Because I've been thinking about the reason as to why God was saying kill a witch. Right? You need what, Keish? How the Bible was saying kill every witch. Hey, Queen, we about to go, girl. You was watching all the Twilight movies. Okay, you just started watching Paradise. You started watching 1923. Okay, is that before the what's the name started? Just started a movie called After the End. Okay. So we are watching something good. I'm a look into Paradise too. My son wants me to watch, and I told him I'm gonna try to watch it. The Book of Clarence. I tried. And so now, because his birthday is tomorrow, I have to try to watch it today. But I told him, I said, I don't want to watch that because he stole my movie idea. Period. I don't care what nobody say. How many times did I say that movie came out a year after or so? He stole my idea. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. A hip-hop version of the Bible. We kept talking about it. We was going to try to do it. We was going to do a play. I don't care. I don't know. It's hard for me to watch it. I ain't even going to lie to you. I said no. No. He said, "Mom, I said, yeah, he'll be 28 tomorrow. That's so crazy. Yeah. I don't, it's hard for me. I'm going to try. But some of it, I don't know. Some shows, y'all, I just can't. I don't know what's wrong with me. It got to be the perfect time or I will not be into it. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't. But I'm going to try to watch some of the Paradise. Listen, I'm going to try to watch some of Paradise. And then also, I'm fixing to watch myself wash those dishes, girl. That part. It's good. I was fighting it, but crying at the end. Okay. Closed Eyes by Stephen King. Okay. Listen. No, my birthday ain't coming up. My birthday is coming up, but my birthday's days away. My baby is tomorrow. Yeah, thank you. My baby is tomorrow. So, yeah. Or did I miss somebody else's birthday is today? Did I miss somebody else's birthday is today? You've been reading the Chronicles of Narnia to my son, and now that I'm an adult, I realized I was really reading as a kid. Oh, did you let him go back and watch Narnia? Has he watched Narnia? It's a lot of people that have never seen that movie, any of the Narnias, which is crazy. It's real good. I like all the Narnias. I be a little irritated how they done played in our face this whole time. That's all. That be the only thing. And then I gotta get caught. Queen, I'ma say this to you because I don't know if everybody else started watching the series or not. Did y'all see? I sure did. We watched it together the other day, but we were reading The Magicians. Okay. He's 30. Tell him I said happy birthday. Oh, your baby daddy birthday is today. He's 30. Interesting. So look, did you see how in that movie they kept saying, who you gonna tell? We'll come visit you when with your straitjacket. If you watched any of the episodes of thank you, Pumpkin. Your birthday coming up too, ain't it? Do not kill me because I don't remember the day. Your birthday about to be here. Or did it pass already? Because we in. Yes, ma'am. Something should be in your mailbox. Oh. Okay. But your birthday is here. Okay. Well, happy birthday. Yes, it was given very much. Who stopped me, boo? Okay. Who gonna stop me? Did y'all see? You seen it, Rika? Yours is the 18th. Okay, because I knew it was. I'm like, wait a minute. It's coming soon. I know that. I knew it was coming soon. I knew it was coming up, but I didn't. I knew it was. I just didn't know if it was a February or March, but I felt like March. He was a day early. Okay. So pay attention if you did get a chance to watch the series, because they said, who you gonna tell? Who's gonna believe you? You will be in a straitjacket so fast it ain't gonna matter. Is that not the truth? So even if it is real, they not gonna. I said, oh. That don't make you think about the people where you work, Miss Nikwa? Was the things that Quentin Coldwater experiencing, was they real? The same way that Julia was able to get into his dreams, or whoever it was, that girl, the other witch, was able to put him in a dreamlike state. What do psych meds do? Yes, because of these people know exactly what they're talking about. Okay. They put you in a dreamlike state. They either you're in a haze, right? And you start to lose a grip on what is reality and what is not when it's all reality. Is it not? Are you hallucinating when you thought you saw somebody behind you? Are you hallucinating when you feel like it's somebody in a dark room with you? Are you? Or is it another dimension sitting on top of or parallel with ours to where sometimes you see glimpses of what's right in front of us? And if you're a sensitive person, what show is what? The magicians, when I talk to them, it's like a relief that somebody finally believes them. Come on. You mean like Quentin Coldwater? Just like Quentin Coldwater? Baby, when I saw that in that movie, in the show, and they brought back the labyrinth, okay? And in the spirit, they was in another place. Think about being in a coma. How can you hear everything but your brain is supposed to be asleep? Or whatever else it is. It's just in a different dimension, alive in a different dimension. Your soul was in a different dimension. When people dream about going to hell and they be dead or whatever else it was, they soul was just in a different dimension. Because their body was right in front of you or in front of the police or the paramedics or at the hospital. And then they say, I floated back down into my body. Which means you could see everything that was going on around, but they couldn't see you. What is a ghost? Huh? What is a ghost? A supernatural being, is it not? An apparition, a supernatural being. It can be here, there, show up upstairs, be downstairs in less than 30 seconds, in a millisecond, knock stuff over, open doors. But most times you can't see them. So it's somebody there to unlock the door. You just can't see them. It was somebody there to open the window, to knock your coffee over, whatever. You just couldn't see them. That's it. That's all. So, continue on with film class, I say. Right? We'll probably get back on here later on. I don't know. I just been kind of winging it, y'all. And I ain't been doing much of nothing. I've been doing a lot of stuff around the house. But also giving y'all time to research. Giving y'all time to... We did so much study. It's almost like spring break, kind of. Right? But you still doing research. Because all the shows, you stopping them, going and looking up stuff. So it's not so much as us being in each other's faces doing work. You know? We looking, making fun homework. This is fun homework. Some of the other stuff that we look at is so heavy and crazy and whatever. These, we get to have some aha moments and be excited. You know? Maybe things you thought about in your childhood while you were set aside and all these different things, you realize that it's because most times the people that aren't running with everybody get the information, which is what I've been seeing. And also, now that we know that we're going to be one country with Canada or one whatever, that puts us in a different place. So there's a lot of things that are falling in place that we talked about. that we have tried to prep for. And so now it's like, it ain't, I have pens and pencils near the TV because I have to write some stuff down. I'm trying to tell you. Now you see why Auntie always had her, or Sis always had her book with her. hmm Some kind of writing device. Because it didn't matter. I could be out with my friends and see a design and take a picture of it. And while they eating, I'm looking up stuff. Because that's why I got the phone I got. And I didn't had a note for years for this reason. So I can write on my phone at any time if I needed to. Write my notes down. Keep a pen at some point in time. It's always going to be a pen around me somewhere. Because I might forget. Yep. So, y'all about to go back to y'all shows. Do some more research. I'm going to jot some notes down. I didn't finish from what I was writing, but I'm going to go and get back on to, what's the name? And then even maybe Paradise. I'll try to watch an episode of that and try to make myself watch this Book of Clarence. Because I promised my son I would do it. I love y'all. I will see y'all later. Okay? I love y'all.